Hey, this woman, you know, she told her son, she said, baby, mama going to the store to get you some milk for your Cocoa Puffs. Stay home. Don't answer the door. I want you to watch Cartoon Networks and watch your show, Ed, Ed, and Eddie. By the time it's over, Mama will be back with your milk for your Cocoa Puffs. Amen. She went to the store, got tied up, talking about Jesus in the store, meeting people she had seen. Amen. She picked up some eggs, bacon. She said, maybe I should go on and make some meatloaf for dinner. Got all the stuff for that. Got in line. Notice outside, commotion. Fire trucks, police cars. She said, somebody's house on fire. I hope it ain't my house. Whoever it is, I hope they safe. I hope all is well. Amen. So she started walking home. Amen. The closer she got to the house, found out it was her house on fire. She ran up to the man and said, listen, my son is in that house. Please let me go in. You can't go in, the blaze is too high. Blaze is too high, too much fire. No, I got to go in and get my baby. Did anybody see my child? She started breaking down, crying. Amen. And then when she said, oh, have mercy, her son walked up behind her, tapped on the shoulder and said, baby, mama, I got out. I said, baby, how'd you get out of that fire? Mama just must have left a thing on the stove. How did you get out? She said, mama, I did what the preacher said. I did what you said. You told me if I ever get any trouble, believe and have faith in God and stand on his word. So what I did, I went all over the house and got all the Bibles. I took all the Bibles and I stacked them all up. I was able to climb out the window because I was standing on the word. I said I was standing on the word. I said I was standing on the word. I have faith. I was standing on the word. Tell you my favorite story. Amen. There was this woman down in Georgia. She was speeding and the policeman pulled her over. Amen. And said, baby, you were doing 71 in a 50-mile-an-hour, amen, zone. I got to give you this ticket and you got to show up in court. Can't you see the woman walking in court? She ain't had no job in 3 months. She got 3 kids. But she knows if the judge finds her guilty, she going to jail. So when they started calling the cases, all she could do was cry and pray and pray and cry and say, Lord, I sure enough need you. I need my doctor when I'm hurt. I need my lawyer right now in the courtroom. I can't afford no lawyer, but I know Jesus is listening to me. And there she was. They called her case. She walked up to the bench and the judge said, baby, you were doing 71 and 55-mile zone. He said, Judge, I'm guilty, but I can't afford the fine. Judge, you should put me in jail, but I beg on your honor not to put me in jail. And the judge said, baby, if you can't pay the fine, I got to put you in jail. And the woman said, please, Judge, I don't have no money. Would you please have mercy? And when she said Jesus, the judge was moved with compassion. He stood up off the bench. He pulled off his robe. He walked around to where the woman was. He pulled out his wallet, pulled out a Benjamin, put it in front of her, walked back around the bench, put back on his robe and said, baby, you guilty. Pay your fine. And I came by to tell you that's what Jesus did. He came out of glory and he took off his garment. He came down and told us, you guilty, but I got your fine. When they stretched him wide and hung him high, and 3 days later he got up with all power. I said all power.